Good evening, friends, and welcome to a very interesting session here on Candid Meena. And today we'll be talking about the fact that Rahul Gandhi's photo, apparently, which was leaked, and there were, rumors about this being his family. But we'll be talking about more about this, what exactly this photo and who these people are. Also, we'll be talking about the fact that Dhruv Rathee stands exposed yet again, and much, much more in today's session. So, friends, starting with what is quite interesting is I would like to show you that Supriya Sule's daughter Revati Sule's wedding reception was just recently held, and we can see that all the the key people from the BJP party, the Congress party, they went and attended Supriya Sule's daughter's wedding reception. You can see Amit Shah seated with Sharad Pawarji, and you can see all the Congress key people, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka, all with the couple who got wed. And you can see Supriya Sule also here with the red sari. And also you can see, there is photos of also Modi ji, standing and greeting everyone, Sharad Pawarji and each and everyone. So now you can understand that this is very, very important because Sharad Pawar is very, very important for Maharashtra politics and the NCP party because BJP has the government in Maharashtra and they need the support of NCP as well. We know that the Thakres were not seen in this particular wedding reception. If you at least the photos don't show Uddhav Thackeray seated next to Sharad Pawar, right? And it's quite surprising. And so now Congress is also trying its best to woo the NCP party because they know that they cannot rely on the Thackeray's, Uddhav Thackeray, as what happened after just recently, so many of them defected from Uddhav Thackeray's Shiv Sena to Eknath Shinde's Shiv Sena. So you can see how the game is being played, and if Modi ji has to come all the way to Mumbai and attend this wedding reception, it's a very, very important wedding reception. Even Amit Shah is also there. So you can see how NDA and BJP are thinking miles ahead, as well as the Congress party and the opposition parties. They also know the importance of this wedding reception. So I just wanted, to inform you about this. Welcome, Karma, welcome, Leena ji. So coming to this, picture, back to the picture of Rahul Gandhi. We see, so seen with two, apparently, who are they? Now, apparently, a photo of Rahul Gandhi has been circulating with a lady and a child in a boat, likely taken during the vacation. And it has become the center of the political mystery after Giriraj Singh, the union minister, had posted it on his X. And he has come under very severe backlash from the Congress party. So Giriraj Singh asked, Rahulji, where was this picture taken? When was it taken? And who are the people in this picture? And apparently, what Congress said is that the Congress clarified that this lady and the child seen in the photo were the wife and son of Rahul Gandhi's friend. And Supriya Shinate, the Congress spokesperson, called Giriraj Singh a lecherous man. And the people in the picture are the wife and child of Rahul's friend. They were on a family vacation together. The friend is not in the photo. You are a lecherous kind of man who can only have wild thoughts upon seeing a woman and man together. Don't let your own frustrations get the better of you. This is what Supriya Srinathe tweeted. So this is kind of hilarious that the Congress party has become very upset with the way Giriraj Singh asked who these people are, in the frame. And now one thing is very clear, that Congress chief, former Congress chief Srinivas BV also shared a message for Giriraj Singh. Curiosity isn't a good thing in old age. Consult a good doctor. So all of the Congress party people are so upset about this particular question as to who these people are. So now there are several questions which one has to wonder, right? Because who is this friend, and who the Congress is pointing out to? It's quite obvious that Rahul Gandhi will mix with only important people, right? Strategically, or vacation with important people strategically who has some sort of power. So who is this mystery friend who is behind the camera, right? Rahul Gandhi is questioning each and every bill. He's questioning FCRA bill. He's questioning why the so-called why is, the Delhi police took action against all the goons who protested in the CJP agitation. And then also he questions Modi and Amit Shah on each and every thing. So now the media should be asking the question, not only Giriraj Singh, as to who this particular mystery friend of Rahul Gandhi is, isn't it? So if he can ask so many questions with regards to the governance of the NTA, the media can also ask him these questions. And Malviya has underlined that the public should know whether the LOP's overseas engagements involve meetings that could have a bearing on the political or strategic interest. So this is, BJP spokesperson Amit Malviya, and Mumbai BJP President Amit Satam also said that he alleged that Rahul met enemies of India during the foreign visits and was determined to create chaos in the country. This is according to the Mumbai BJP President Amit Satam. And BJP claimed that Rahul made 54 traceable foreign trips to London, New York, Italy, Germany, Qatar, Vietnam, Cambodia, Maldives, and Dubai. It also included, the BJP claimed, a secret visit to Oman. The ruling party claimed that there was a major mismatch between Rahul's declared income and the expenditure on his foreign visits. The BJP alleged that the total estimated cost of all these trips were around 60 crore rupees, and sworn declared income over 10 years were mere 11 crore rupees. So there's a complete mismatch. This is a massive funding scandal staring the nation. This is what BJP has said. So now, if we join the dots, friends, and if we analyze all this, now if you see, Rahul Gandhi signed an MOU with China in 2008. Hu Jintao was the president of China. And in March 2023, Rahul Gandhi questioned America to interfere in the internal affairs of India to revive democracy. This was in March 2023. On 17 June 2024, Rahul Gandhi gave an interview to deep state-controlled newspaper Financial Times, where he said with full confidence that this government will struggle to survive and small disturbance will fall this government. So my question is, what is the reason behind the confidence of Rahul Gandhi? Disturbance expert George Soros and regime change expert CIA were involved in the regime change in many countries, as we all know, like Bangladesh, in Nepal. Open Society Foundation and Ford Foundation have established a massive network of human assets in India that include activists, journalists, politicians, lawyer, professor, judge, actor, writer, corporate entities, etc. So this is how Soros has built a narrative against Prime Minister Modi. So you can see how, if you join the dots, it's a complete ecosystem which is working against Prime Minister Modi. And Cockroach Janata Party is offshoot of this ecosystem as we speak, because Abhijit Deepke just came to India from Delhi, from the US, and he started this Cockroach Janata Party, and we know what happened in the protests just recently and how Dharmendra Pradhan was made to resign. Now, you can see this very pertinent question from a journalist. Why aren't you going to Jharkhand now? Because there are student protests in Jharkhand. And Abhijit Deepke says, why, sir? My team has already gone. And reporter asks, when will you go? why aren't you going yourself? And I want the entire focus to remain on Devendra Mathu. He is leading the protest. I don't want to promote myself. So you can see how he's dilly dallying and beating around the bush when asked about questions with regards to the Jharkhand protest, because it's a different government there. It's not the NDA government. And so you can see that this Cockroach Janata Party is an offshoot of Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal, because many members of this newly floated party were previously aligned with the Aam Aadmi Party, if you look at the pictures and photos. And why are no media houses following him on international trips? Yes, Jim. And so these are very pertinent questions. And it is quite obvious that, George Soros has deep pockets, if you can say, in the media houses, in the biggest media houses in India. And that's the reason why. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is what is quite interesting with regards to Dhruv Rathee. Now, Dhruv Rathee has been the subject of many controversies, and we know that he has always spoken against Modi ji, the NDA government, and against any right-wing outfits and right-wing films, etc. So now the Delhi High Court has informed that YouTuber Dhruv Rathee's video allegedly defaming Hindu gods have been withheld in India. Now, Justice Varna Sharma was informed by Google's counsel that action was taken pursuant to an order of the centre's grievance appellate committee. The court was hearing a petition by advocate Amita Sachdev, who alleged that the video defamed Hindu gods Ram, Sita, and Krishna by falsely claiming that they consumed meat and alcohol. Sachdeva told the court that the video could still be viewed outside India and in India through a VPN, and urged it to order its global removal. Google opposed the plea, submitting that the issue of global removal of the content was pending before a larger bench of the High Court. Sachdeva also sought permission to approach Google over copies of the video uploaded by other YouTubers. Google opposed the request, saying it would constitute a separate cause of action requiring a separate plea. The court noted the submissions and adjourned the matter to September. So you can see that how YouTube and Google, they are so much in support of this person called Dhruv Rathee, and because his video rakes in millions and millions of views, which gives them a lot of ad revenue, and so obviously they would be on his side. But if you join the dot, friends, if we go back to, say, 1 week before, when Prime Minister Modi's Facebook post was held for nearly 1 day by Meta, and the government summoned the Meta head and Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook. He had to apologize for this, and the government of India, and they are really grilling all the think tanks of Meta and Facebook, especially Mark Zuckerberg. Now, Mark Zuckerberg has just apologized, but has he personally apologized on video, to the Indian government is the question. Because Mark Zuckerberg has to realize the fact that, and he knows the fact that India is the biggest market for Facebook and Instagram. If you look at the population of India, in China, it is anyway banned, right? So for them, the biggest market in the world, I must say, is Indians. And because each and every Indians in tier 2, tier 3 cities, they have a mobile phone and have access to internet. So the biggest market for Facebook and Instagram is India. And if one day government of India decides to ban Meta. Just imagine, the kind of losses that Mark Zuckerberg will have to, bear. Maybe he might have to wind down his company. And coming back to Dhruv Rathee, this is he has been paid very heavily by the American deep state to make all these kind of defamatory videos insulting Hindu gods and goddesses. And this is the playbook which many of the actors and actresses, film producers in India, especially Bollywood, they play to, because they get funding, and they get funding from George Soros to make fun of all these of all our Hindu gods, and that is how films are being made, especially in places like Kerala, Tamil Nadu. There's so many films which have demeaned Hindu traditions and customs. So yes, Dhruv Rathee has insulted Sanatan Dharma. No verbal apology can be accepted for pulling down our country PM's video. Yes, Vijayji. And is a new post of digital minister in charge of licensing, taxing, fining, banning social media and app companies needed? Yes, BJP has to at least make access to all these social media platforms for people under 18 years of age. It should be restricted, especially to children, because children's minds are getting polluted by the kind of vulgarity which is displayed on Instagram and Facebook, and those kind of videos have huge reach and virality, and those are the kind of videos which are unfortunately getting pushed virally. So government has to put aside certain norms and certain rules to regulate the social media platforms. I don't know why Dhruv Rathee is getting any strike for making fake narratives. No action has been taken by the government as of now. So I really don't understand what the NDA and BJP government are doing, because they banned, if you remember, all the Pakistani channels in YouTube. If you just notice, the Pakistani famous serials, cricketers, actors and actresses, they have banned the Instagram account access, YouTube channel access, their personal YouTube channel access. Now, what is stopping them from banning this guy's, YouTube channel and Instagram and Facebook, right? If they can ban Pakistani people's, social media handles. So I think BJP is waiting and watching the game. They know that the deep state and American deep state in particular, they are trying their best to somehow, destabilize the Indian government, because at the moment America has its hands full with the Iran war, so they somehow want to unsettle India. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and as we know, Durandar 3 was a huge hit in Bollywood and all across India. Now, Farhan Akhtar's Dawn 3, which was supposed to star Ranveer Singh, has not even begun shooting, but the film has been the center of a very long controversy, like we have discussed on Candid Nina for many weeks. Now, the controversy started when Ranveer Singh exited the project just weeks before the film was scheduled to go on the floors. And this dispute, got very ugly, and Farhan appeared to make a pointed remark about Ranveer Singh without mentioning his name. Farhan Akhtar was speaking about the difficulties of locking actors' dates for the debut film Dil Chahta Hai in a chat with media, recalling how Saif Ali Khan almost walked out of the project shortly before filming, and Saif suddenly had some date issue with another film that he was going to do. The date shifted and he was kind of half in, half out. So he was in a bit of a spot and had to leave the film, and everybody tried to convince him, like, please, stay back. And that's how the film obviously had Saif Ali Khan, Amir Khan, and Akshay Khanna in Dil Chahta Hai. But the point is, friends, that it is not all this. Farhan Akhtar obviously is not happy with the success of Ranveer Singh's film Dhurandhar Part 1 and Part 2, because Ranveer Singh, has completely, shaken the Bollywood industry. If you see the films which released after Dhurandhar Part 2, if you see Alia Bhatt's film, right, Yash Raj film, or whatever that film was with action, she's an action hero and all those things. That film tanked very badly in the box office, and it was about some, ISI spy or something in those lines, and you can see that it became a huge flop because the audience now recognizes genuine content, they recognize authentic content, they recognize quality content. So you cannot fool the Indian public because there is something called the internet, and the internet, especially with the AI technology, people are used to very, very high quality content, and they can also create some great videos by using AI technology. Namaste, Neil. Shouldn't Meta be banned in India for causing near havoc? Yes, all these things. I don't know why the NDA is quite taking things lightly. Even the FCRA bill is getting postponed. It's such an important bill which has to be passed because the FCRA bill keeps checks on the funding which is given to NGOs, Christian-run NGOs, and many other NGOs, isn't it? In fact, various web series promoting vulgar content, galis, woke, and Hindu-phobic content are responsible for, yes, if you're talking about the Gen Z, the so-called Gen Z who are protesting in Jantar Mantar, right, under the Cockroach Janata Party, those were staged actors. I would call them staged actors. They were not real, hardworking, neat students, right? I'm betting you that most of those goons or protesters on Jantar Mantar, they don't even have a NEET card, or they are not actual NEET students. If you ask them for a NEET admit card, so those crowds were mobilized, and it is quite obvious. And all these left-wing media, they gave a lot of press coverage, and that's how the social media platforms promoted their content and made it viral. Otherwise, if you take out social media coverage, if you take out media coverage, who would have known about the Cockroach Janata Party protest in Jantar Mantar, right? Especially only from, say, key people, for people in Delhi, living in Delhi. Apart from that, yes, FCRA should not be delayed. So friends, please make sure to hit the hype and like button, because this helps our channel, reach more and more audiences. So until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.